Deny Universe Citizen presents New Era Religion, Episode 61, June 7, 2022. A True Democracy's Contextual Parameter. Within the individual, experiential, experimental, contextual parameter known as a true democracy is the discovery of self through the discovery of otherness. Otherness and self agree that they're mutually intertransforming, interacting, intertransacting, conceptual, and reasoning, thought, language, intellectual, environmental capability includes reintegrating and restoring timeless zero-phase unity. In common to self and the other is awareness of the model of exact balance, correlative to consciousness evolution's most economical way of behaving relative to unity and self in universe. The model of exact balance is the vector equilibrium. It also represents the first omnisymmetric embracement, the nucleation of which we can recollect is 12 around 1 first layer of omni contiguously embraced spheres in closest packing. Since this cosmic hierarchy's omnirational operational field complex represents exquisitely exact mensuration, this isotropic vector matrix seems to be the readily available regenerative patterning integrity to satisfy our individual quest to discover a true democracy, cognizable and recognizable contextual parameter. Manifesting a true democracy's omnirational governing system is accomplished in forward-directed time as metaphysical intellect is advantaged by learning of the only two possible covariables that are operative in all universe design. Those two covariables are modifications of angle and frequency. The complete coordinate system of a true democracy's intertransforming event scenario is initiated by a conceptuality of 4 unit radius spheres in variously interarranging configurations that is technically represented by the topology and geometry with which to measure the anticipatory information experience. Since reality requires recognition of the a priori sphericity of the planet upon which our species evolves, planet Earth, logically, with a true democracy as a predominantly metaphysical objective, we ought to commence all future mensurations with spheres that represent the inherent omnidirectional observed experiences from which the sphere's abstract integrity conceptually derives. This means starting with universe, starting with the whole, WHOLE, and not with the parts, provides the contextual parameter to be a conceptuality of a nuclear sphere that is omni-intercontiguously embraced by 12 spheres, all of the same diameter. This is known as 12 around 1 closest packing spheres, while anticipating more sphere layers may symmetrically surround each subsequent layer. With relative ease, metaphysical intellect cognizes how to produce the isotropic vector matrix at an elementary, rudimentary introduction to a cosmic accounting. The isotropic vector matrix is knowable as a cosmic hierarchy It is also an operational field complex that demonstrates the uniformly diameter domains of closest packed spheres. The domains vertexially identified points of the system are the centers of closest packed, same diameters, unit radius spheres. A conceptuality of this isotropic vector matrix is independent of size, so human imagination's inherent ability to formulate conceptually can replicate to regenerate the omni intercontiguously embraced 12-fold cosmic hierarchy to any imaginable size as a model of its design's integral eternal patterning integrity. Our curiosity and more accurately informed intellection experiences this prospect that goes beyond merely forming a more perfect union, of a greater interest than the rhetorical redundancies that presently articulate reiterated viewpoints on the internet news and podcast channels. It is where the hosts and interviewed participants mutually refer to the various personalities as actors playing their designated role on the world stage, and not the system that accommodates the reenacting articulations. Without consciously recognizing this oversight, they cannot arrive at omnirationally informed solutions. To do so, humans of a mind, our evolving species, would require omnicomprehensive awareness of the conceptual modules. Directionally, it would be from energetic apprehension to synergetic comprehension. In turn, the increasing inventory of recognized principles perhaps is processed through the individual self-observations and the other's individual observations, and therefore derives therefrom, all of which requires time intervals. No otherness, no awareness. In quotes, no otherness, no time, no distance. Synergetics 981.10. The specific event frequency in cyclic tune-inable ranges is as yet unknown to our 21st century information gathering, local problem solving, inherent survival propensities. Potential convertibility from energetic apprehension into synergetic comprehension is anticipatory and requires a different thought language basis of reality. Intellects anticipating the manifestations of a true democracy as an individual consciousness evolution experience will always be contextually metaphysical patterning integrity awareness and special case physical information awareness. The anticipatory design science's predominantly metaphysical objective will be of the finitely equatable universe's cosmically eternal generalized principles. At minimum, universe's thinkable set does not conflict with awareness of the specific event's frequency and awareness of the continuity of conscious life and the discontinuously living consciousness. Awareness of evolution's generalized knowledge environments can be initiated with the explicable generalized principles such as E equals mc to the second power or E equal to v to the second power. This awareness does not conflict with the finitely equatable higher order generalization U equal mp, universe equal metaphysical times physical. Initially, referring systemic thought and language to these generalized principles and the isotropic vector matrix of universe may seem too strange compared to the inherited PRJWBCS politics, religion, justice, war, belief complex schemes, as one's manifold concerns hesitate to venture forth regarding fear-engendered prohibiting assumptions that historically suppress the prospects of omnicomprehensive innovation. This includes realizing the omnirational potential design and our individual conceptualities when intentionally and consciously manifesting a true democracy. Thank you for your undivided focus, if that happens to be the case, and your continued curiosity and interest in this important research project with intention to consciously and omniconsiderately manifest a true democracy.